Overseas Pharmacist Registration in Canada in 2023 and onwards. By the end of this video, you will know the entire process, cost, and time it takes for you to become a licensed pharmacist in Canada. Following steps are needed. Step number 1. You need to enroll as a candidate on Pharmacist Gateway Canada website, followed by PEBC document evaluation. PEBC stands for Pharmacy Examining Board of Canada. And step 3, that is evaluation examination. You can perform step 1, 2 and 3 from your home country. Step 4 is a challenging one and can be classified into 4A, that is qualification examination, and 4B, licensing process. Step number 5 is jurisprudence examination, and the last step is essential trainings. You need to perform 4B and onwards within Canada. In step 1, you need to visit Pharmacist Gateway Canada.ca website. The website looks like this, and it is the first step to become a licensed pharmacist in Canada, except in the province of Quebec, as you can see over here. You need to scroll down and you can view an option called Candidate Portal. When you click on the Candidate Portal, this link over here would change to something like this, IPG Portal. Here you need to click on if you do not have a national ID number. Once you click on this particular option, it will lead you towards Create Profile option. You need to make a profile by providing your email address as well as password, and once you make profile, you need to become active or enroll yourself, and the enrollment fee is 375 Canadian dollars as of January 2023. Once you pay the fee, within 2 working days it would be processed and you will get something called NEPRA ID. NEPRA stands for National Association of Pharmacy Regulatory Authorities in Canada. And this fee is valid for lifetime. Once you complete step number 2, you need to visit PEBC website. And the website looks like this. Here you need to apply for document evaluation. Kindly note that at PEBC there are 2 options. The first, the blue color, is for pharmacist, while the red one is for pharmacy technician. Since you have already completed step number 1 over here, you need to click on this particular option called portal account. When you click on this portal account, it will lead you towards here, and you need to click on if you do not have a portal account or PEBC ID number. Once you click on this option, it will lead you towards here, that is Canadian graduates, US graduates and international graduate. If you are international graduate, you need to click over here. Once you click on this particular option, it will lead you towards this particular site where you need to make another account for document evaluation. For easiness, you can just go ahead with this particular link. I'm going to provide the link in the description at the end of this video. The fee for PEBC document evaluation is 695 Canadian dollars. Kindly note that you must have at least 4-year pharmacy degree for document evaluation or for licensure process as a pharmacist in Canada. That includes B.Pharm, M.Pharm or 5 years PharmD. On the online website, you will get something called printed application form, which looks like this. You need to download it, fill it, and then witness it from a notary public or from a lawyer. Moreover, you also need to provide a document to support your identity, that is your passport or another identification ID. You need to provide degree and transcript to the Pharmacy Examining Board of Canada, but this should come directly from your institution. And license status as well as good standing certificate from the licensing body of your state and country. Once PEBC receives these documents from you as well as from your institute, after 6 to 8 weeks, it will be processed. And you will be eligible for step number 3, that is evaluation examination. The validity of step number 2 is 5 years. It means you need to complete step number 3 within 5 years of completing step number 2. For your reference, here is the documents you need to send to the PEVC by yourself, your university, as well as upload it to the portal. Kindly note that it is much better for your institution to send both your degree and transcript. Next is evaluation examination. In evaluation examination, you need to pay a fee of 890 Canadian dollars. Once you pay the fee, you will be eligible for the examination section. Examination includes subjects like biomedical sciences 15%, pharmaceutical sciences, pharmacy practice, and behavioral social administrative pharmacy. You can find about more on this particular site, like their dates as well as fees, as well as how to prepare for this examination on these links. It is a single day test and it is 4.25 hours of duration. Its composition is 200 multiple choice questions and there is no negative marking. The pass mark is 60%. Kindly note that you can give this test online via Prometric centers or even from your home through remote proctoring. And the attempts allowed are 3. In exceptional circumstances, you may be allowed for a attempt number 4. Kindly note that the dates for evaluation examination is January and June usually, and it is conducted twice a year. Test centers outside Canada in different countries are present on this particular link, and you can check for yourself. Step number 4A is qualification examination or qualifying examination, which is composed of 2 steps. The first one is multiple choice question examination and the fee is 835 Canadian dollars. Its mode is online and its duration is 4.5 hours. And same as last step, there are 3 attempts allowed. Once you complete the MCQs, you can go ahead with OSCE examination. Kindly note that MCQ is an online examination while OSCE is basically a practical examination. The fee for OSCE examination is 1,875 Canadian dollars. It is in-person examination while its duration is 3 hours and attempts are 3 allowed. The important point in qualifying examination is that both parts of qualification examination, that is MCQs and OSCE, should be performed within 3 years of passing one part. If you completed MCQ in 2021, let's suppose, you need to complete OSCE within 2023, up to 2023. Afterwards, you cannot complete it. That includes 2021, 2022 and 2023. By the end of 2023, you should have OSCE and vice versa. You can find more information about qualifying examination on this website as well as on how to prepare on this particular link. The MCQs comes usually from the following categories where your competency is checked in patient care, product distribution, health promotion and so on. You can check for yourself the details of this on the links on the previous slide. Once you complete step number 4A, you need to move towards licensing in a specific province. Since Canada has many provinces, you need to select a province where you want to practice, just like United States. And for this, you need to apply to the Pharmacy Regulatory Authority of the province where you want to practice. And here comes the language barrier. You need to have at least an IELTS score of overall 7 bands with no less than 6 in each module, or TOEFL internet base with overall 97 and minimum 27 in speaking and 25 in writing. Once you have the IELTS and you need to apply for Pharmacy Regulatory Authority, you should go ahead with the bridging program. The requirement and time varies among different provinces, and since the bridging program is not applicable in each and every province, therefore we are not going to cover this in detail. For example, provinces like Nova Scotia does not require a bridging program, while Alberta and British Columbia require a bridging program. followed by internship hours. The internship hours are different among different provinces and may be optional. Kindly note that once you complete step number 4, it means you are a registered pharmacist in Canada, but for license you need to complete step number 5 and 6, which is quite easy. And that is jurisprudence examination, and the objective is to understand Canada's laws regarding pharmacy practice, and the fee varies among different provinces, followed by the last step, that is step number 6, and essential trainings. Essential trainings include CPR, first aid, and many more, such as injection. Step number 5 and onwards varies among different provinces, and Pharmacist Gateway has everything you need to know. If you go towards Pharmacist Gateway Canada website and click on a particular province, so you will get information like these. So for British Columbia, enrollment involves $375 followed by document evaluation as well English language proficiency and so on. But for other provinces, these may not be exact the same numbers, particularly the bridging programs and internship hour. These costs would be exactly the same in almost all provinces. Step number 1, 2 and 3. So overall, step number 1 is Pharmacist Gateway Canada website with $375 fee. Step number 2, $695 fee. Step number 3, $890 fee. And you can perform step 1 to 3 from your home country. Step number 4A, $2,620 included both MCQs and OSCE examination. And 4B, the bridging program and internship varies among different provinces, followed by step 5 and step 6. Kindly note that it is not necessary that you need to have step number 4A prior to 4B. That is, you can first go ahead with the bridging and internship program, and at the same time you can prepare yourself for the qualification examination or vice versa. That is, it is not necessary for you to go from step number 4A to 4B. You can first go ahead with 4B followed by 4A. However, for step number 1 to 3, it is linear. That is, you need to first perform step 1 followed by 2 followed by 3.